Yeah, well, everybody who wasn't locked in at the crashed site with Cliff Walcott, the CSAR guys, a bunch of Rangers, a bunch of Delta Force dudes, went back to the hangar. What everything that was on the convoy, which included some of the Delta Force operators who had been inserted by Fastbro, because we brought the enemy guys that were our targets out on 5-ton trucks. Well, one 5-ton truck. We lost a 5-ton truck in the battle. Everybody went back to the hangar, and at that point, you're rearming and refitting and getting ready to roll back out because that's what you have to do. It's a mistake to try and bend things into smaller little segments because there's a lot of moving parts. And physiologically and emotionally and psychologically, everybody's going through different experiences. I will tell you, I had a very surreal experience back at the hangar. We rolled up, we're taking wounded and dead guys out of vehicles. We're all helping with that. There's blood on everything. My vehicle is just shot to shit. And I think my vehicle didn't go back out. I got in another vehicle. I can't even believe we got our vehicle back to base. But I went into the hangar, which was what housed the whole task force, which was about 400 people with support. And it was a ghost town inside that hangar. And the hangar was never a ghost town. And I'm sitting there with a SEAL friend of mine, one of the other guys who had been out with me, and we both came back. I went and got every magazine I had, which was like 11 or 13 magazines. I don't remember. And I'm loading all of them. And he's loading all his magazines because I'm like, I'm already, as a combat controller, I'm carrying more weight than anybody else in the battlefield. All the radios, all the batteries, plus what everybody else always carries, that's what I'm carrying. So everybody else has got running gear and ammo, and they're carrying I don't know, 25-pound load. And I've got like 75 pounds I've got to haul around with me everywhere I go. So I get new batteries, all that sort of stuff, but we're loading ammo. And I remember we were just sitting there quietly, and I looked at Homer, and I'm like, man, I don't want to go back out there. And he goes, I don't want to go back out there either. Yeah, you go back to loading ammo because we're going to go back out there. My two best friends are out there. Well, whether they're out there or not is immaterial. I'm going back out there because that's my job, man. And these are the best trained people in the world, and they just will do anything for you. And that's a great testament to that type of community. And I think it's also an American trait.